Hello, hello. How's everybody doing? Let me get the show on the road. Look at that. Would you just look at that? Hello, everybody. How are you doing? How are you going? We should be live on YouTube and Twitch. Let's go ahead and shuffle my playlist. Alright. We got a little retro vaporwave vibe going on today, so welcome, welcome. Hopefully you guys can hear me okay. I'm gonna turn the music down just a tad. It has been a while. How have you guys been doing? You're still alive? You alright? You alright out there? Hi, John Craven. We have Eric Chambers, Pikatrix, Panda, Oix, I YouTube Badly, Darth, Sleepy Time. Thank you so much for that dono, Sleepy. You scared me because my stream hadn't started yet, and I started hearing alerts go off. Like, huh? Nani? What? What are these? Max, hello. Hello to all the lurkers. It is Sunday here in my world. It is Mother's Day, so I might be a little bit back and forth. I made breakfast for my mom and gave her a nice hug, and she will be traveling somewhere today. She wanted me to go with her, and I didn't. I said I wasn't gonna go, so we'll see how that goes, but I will definitely be helping her until she leaves. I have a lot of things to talk about today. So I figured we'd do a kind of just chatting. Should I bring up my little character or just leave the screen as is? I think it's fine. Look at us. Look at us. Isn't this cool? This is a cute little interactive stream that I got going on. First of all, tell me y'all can hear me. Please, please. Hold on, I need to double check. I need to double check that there's sound going through. 2 seconds. What if you can't hear me? 2 seconds. Okay, you can hear me. Whew. We're good. Everything's fine. We are heard, so we're not skill issue yet. So far, so good. So far, so good. Aigo, it has been 87 years. Eric, did you do your meditation or guided relaxation this morning? I missed it. I think I was asleep. I don't know what I was doing. You did it? Oh, well, I hope enough people attended and it was nice. I made it to the first one, and I don't think I wake up that early. Typically I wake up around 6 o'clock in the morning, sometimes 7. But now with my grandma not being here, I don't really have to be up that early. So I've been sleeping in. Your girl's been... Actually, I've been staying up really, really, really late. In fact, I just realized I could have made it. I was up last night playing Grand Theft Auto with my friends. They have this really hard challenge that they wanted to do, and they're like, we need a third. We need you, Mimi. Let's go, because they've got puzzles in there and people shooting you while you're trying to solve the puzzles. And so I went in and I tried to help out, and the game, like, we were playing for probably a good hour or so this morning, and like one of us died. I don't remember who, but one of us died, so it's like restarting part of the mission after the checkpoint that we reached. And then for whatever reason, we were stuck in loading screen. I'm like, this seems like we're stuck a little bit longer than we should be. And then sure enough, somebody's game crashed, which means we'd have to start it all over from the beginning and not just the last checkpoint. And we've been through a lot with this mission, with somebody dying before we could finish and having to start over and start over and start. So at that point, we're like, no, we're going to continue it another day. But we got the farthest we've got this time than we ever have. So it was good fun. I should have streamed it, but it was like ridiculously early. Just gonna log on in at 5:45. Anyone wants to come can come. No need to do an event thingy. Okay, Eric. Sounds good. I mean, maybe do put the event in like, you know, once a week or so, just so people know that it's a thing that happens. And then yeah, just show up. I did a bad thing, chat. I did a bad thing. But before I tell you what I did, I want you guys to guess, or just tell me what's going on in your world. I heard I missed some sort of Mooney meltdown. I hope it wasn't too bad. Is she okay? Is everything all right? Let me get a sip of my water. I hope everything's all right. Ah, that's nice. I wonder if I should... I'm thinking of turning off... Oh, it's already off. I was going to turn off my noise suppression so you can kind of hear stuff, but then, like, when my noise suppression is off, you can hear kind of everything. So you can hear, like, maybe my fan and my chair if it squeaks. You know, if I fart or burp, you might hear that too. And so, I don't know, I get worried. I get nervous about being on noise suppression mode, but I tend to turn it... I tend to turn the noise suppression off if I'm like singing or playing guitar, because a lot of times it'll cut out. But right now I have it off. I'm gonna turn my... I don't know if this is... I don't know if I just messed up a whole bunch of things. I don't know if anybody noticed you got your names on here now. I wanted to see how it looks with the names. I feel like I like seeing who is saying what, but I think I prefer the look without people's names on it, at least in this style at the moment, but it's okay. I don't mind. Issues with Project Zomboid. Oh no. Yeah, PZ has been really weird. I was actually playing Project Zomboid so I was playing Grand Theft Auto this morning, and then yesterday, in the morning, I was playing Project Zomboid with another group of friends. And it was so weird because I swear I have the most recent version of Project Zomboid, but it looks, when we went and joined and played, it played like it was an older version. Like, I didn't see the same icons on the side, like where you can play with livestock or animals or whatever. There was a lot of things that I just didn't see, and I was like, this is so weird. Did we revert back to... I don't know what's going on with PZ. I haven't played it consistently, so... No clue if it's just the friends that I was playing with in their server or if it was the whole, I don't know. I don't know, but it was very interesting. We had a new person who never played Project Zomboid, and I don't think really wanted to play Project Zomboid, but I helped her find something, and everybody else wants to play PZ, and they want her to join in. So they're trying to convince her, and it wasn't working. And so I was like, nah, she's gonna play with us. I'll figure it out, right? So she ended up looking for this purse. She had a not Louis Vuitton. Was it Louis Vuitton? No, I think it's Coach. I think it was a Coach purse or something. The one with the C's. It's not, was it Chanel? Whatever the fuck. It was a purse, okay? And she had a really old one that's probably like over 10 years old, probably almost 20 years old, I think. And she was very particular about her bags. So she wanted something that was very similar or like the same thing, but maybe a little darker. And so we were trying to find it. And I was like, okay, well, what's like the serial number on it or whatever? She couldn't find it. There is none. I'm like, are you sure that's like a legit bag? Because they should all have like some sort of identifying number like stamped onto it somewhere. She's like, no, I got it. I went to an actual Coach store. So I was like, all right, well, we'll figure it out. And for the next, I want to say like hour and a half to 2 hours, I was looking for these bags. I was like, well, let's try to describe it. Maybe we could find it. Well, we know the brand, right? We know the color and stuff like that. So let's try to find it. Maybe it's a shoulder bag. Maybe it's this or that. And I was like, let's look on like Depop or like, what are those like websites where you kind of you can sell stuff that you owned. So like Mercari, eBay, stuff like that. So we went on these sites and there's so many listen, this is not my world. So I feel like most of you can relate to me when you don't know what the fuck is going on. I don't know shit about purses. Like the most that I wear that's fancy is like my laptop bag or like a messenger bag. That's me. You know, I have a couple little purses, but they're definitely like something you can get probably at the dollar store. Like I am a comfort person. I have pockets. I need pockets. Do you see what I'm saying? I like clothes with pockets. I have dresses with pockets, and that's not a normal thing. But yes, I want to carry my things, and I don't carry a lot. So it's like my cell phone and some money, my credit cards, wallet, whatever, my ID. That's pretty much all I'll keep on me. So I don't need anything fancy. Anyway, I helped her find it. And what I ended up having to do, basically, right? What I ended up having to do is join a community for this brand. And then I was like, okay, send me, I could see a picture of the purse. And I was like, do I have your permission to post it? So I posted the purse. I'm like, can you guys help us identify this? But before anybody could answer, because nobody answered actually, so for the next hour, I started looking through the server, and the server is like telling you all these things that you can post and all these things that you shouldn't post. Like you can't sell here, you can't do this. So I was like, can I identify something here? Like I was confused. But anyway, I ended up seeing a post that was teaching you how to identify like the make or the year based on the serial number, and then where you can find the serial number. And so it ended up narrowing it down. And I know this is probably not interesting to you guys, but this is what happened. Okay. I'll try to go full circle. So it turns out that the serial numbers, it starts with a letter, and the letter corresponds with like the month that it was made or something, and then a number that corresponds with whatever. So like it's the make, like the time that it was made, and then after that it tells you whatever other information. It's got a bunch of numbers or letters, and it's supposed to mean something. And then on the bottom it's got more numbers or letters, and that's supposed to tell you like sort of the type of person it is, whatever. I don't fucking know. Anyway, I looked through the shit, and it was telling us where to find the labels. A lot of the labels are like, I don't know, made out of leather or something and literally stitched into the purse. She didn't have that. It would have been absolutely obvious. And so they're like, well, some of these purses have this type of label or this type of label, and you can identify it with this or that. And some of them, for a short period, for like a year or two, this brand decided to change. They didn't have like a specific numbering system, and so they decided to do little tags, kind of like clothing tags, inside the pockets of the purse. And they ended up nixing that and not doing that anymore because they realized it was a bad idea, probably because people could like easily duplicate it and do counterfeits, or literally rip it out and invalidate whatever license of your purse or whatever. So I was like, okay, well, girl, check in the pocket. They said sometimes it's in there. And I said it's rare, and there's only like one or two of them, 1 or 2 years that they did it. And sure enough, hers happened to be one of those. So we narrowed down when she got her purse. She got her purse within one of these 2 years. And I was like, damn, so your purse really is like probably 10, 15 years old, early 2000s or something. And then the letter, it's like, oh, it'll have a letter A through this or whatever. And if it starts with N or I, those are the most likely to be counterfeit. I'm like, girl, of course hers started with like N or I, one of them. And I was like, girl, they said you need to have yours like personally verified or something to legitimize your person, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, we ended up finding the fucking tag. So I was able to figure out where the make and model, who, when, whatever. And then we were able to go search for more purses. So we actually did find her the same purse, but it's there's not a lot of them, but we found them. Anyway, so because I went through all of this in literally like 3 hours, like 2 hours searching and not really finding exactly what I wanted. And then last hour going through these, people broke down to a fucking science how to locate and identify purses. And I'm like, this is so bizarre. This is so not my world. It's not a world that I've ever been a part of. But it was interesting. Anyway, I figured it out. I helped her. And because of that, she agreed to play Project Zomboid with us. So it was her first time playing. And it was hard to explain shit because I didn't know how to tell her how to do things. She joined because of the animals. And when I was like, when we joined and the icon isn't there, I was like, I don't know if there's animals in this world right now. I don't know if we can actually tame any animals here because I don't see any of the skill sets for it. I didn't see anything. So, we are talking about one of my friends that I was playing Project Zomboid with yesterday. The chat is not loading the YouTube chat. All right, let's see if we can fix that. Is it really not loading YouTube? I see YouTube on the screen. Y'all don't see yourselves on the screen? Or is that Twitch? Is that Twitch chat? Can't be. Is it only Twitch chat showing up? Nani? Nani? Have I been missing Twitch? I've been missing YouTube this whole time? I'm so sorry, YouTube. Give me a moment. Let's see if we can fix this. It's already selected. I gotta open it up again. Alright, try to say something now. Let's see if it's fixed. I don't know. I can see you guys on this side. Or do I not? Oh no! Twitch v YouTube again. Hold on. Everything was working just fine. What happened? I don't understand. Ban me. I've been missing you guys this whole time. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Oh no. I didn't know. Oh my days. John Craven, R. Coley, Mr. Raptor. Ah! Thanks. Well, thank Twitch for telling me because I would have had no idea. I would have had no idea. So it's still not showing up, is it? All right. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so let's do this fancy thing where we go back to no names because I think that might be the problem. I don't know how to fix that easily. Greasily. Let's see. All right, YouTube, say something. I'm so sorry. We solved world peace. I'm so sorry. That's what happens when you multi-stream and it's still not working. Disgusting. All right, someone on Twitch say something. Damn, Daniel. It's not anonymous. Okay, it's only you. Nani. Oh well. Okay. Love this for us. We love this for us. All right. I gotta redo it. Which means my beautiful little settings that I have, I think will have to change. Cause I don't know. It's not gonna be the same. How do I copy this? Copy link. Well, it's gonna change. properties. Let's see. Test. All right, YouTube, I believe in you. You can do this. Say something. That's Twitch. Oh no. What's up, nurse? We're struggling a little bit. LOL. All right, let's switch scenes. Maybe in a different scene. You can be seen. Is it? No, it's not. Well, I love that for us. All right, so then what we do is, we got this. We're professionals. So we'll hang out like this. How about that? Oh wait, but then should we just hang out like this? I go. You try to do something nice. I ask you if you're okay. I don't know what I'm doing. I think there might be an update to this. Should I just update this? I don't know. Auto activate. I selected it. It's already selected. It's already added. You walk me through it? Oh my god, thanks, squirrel. I don't know why. Sleepy, thank you so much for the dono earlier. I appreciate you. Help, we're being oppressed. Delete Twitch chat if you want forgiveness. Nani, you want me to delete Twitch? Really? Make a new one. All right, well, let's just clear this bitch. All right, I don't know how to do it. Okay. Let's start over. We're doing it live. So maybe I delete this, all right? Or would that fuck shit up? Select live source, auto find and activate. No new streams found. Okay. Auto activate. Girl, I don't know what I'm doing. I'm signed in, right? Do I gotta sign in again? I have an existing session. Oh my days. Use the YouTube video ID. Oh, okay, you right. YouTube video ID, perfect. Let me do that. I don't know if studio is the right one. That might not work, but we're gonna try it anyway. A source already exists. All right, well, how do I delete it? We need to undo, cancel. How do I? Okay, this one is DZY, okay.
New donation from Squishy for $5. Welcome back, Mimi. Really enjoy story time with Mimi.
Thank you so much. All right, I'm gonna deactivate this. Thank you so much. Yes, I do have story times for you. I told you guys I did a bad thing. I think I saw someone guess it. Delete system 32. You know what? Oh my god. Why didn't I think of that earlier? Okay. After the window opens, sign in if required. Okay. Refresh. Thank you so much, Squishy. Can we see YouTube yet? I hate it here. Okay. I got this. Let's open. Let's copy the link. And then we're gonna paste it in mini chat, I guess. I don't know if this is the right thing to do, but here we are. All right, YouTube, I believe in you. Is that YouTube? It's there. We did it. We did it, motherfuckers. Let's switch back. Let's switch back then. Innit? All right. Get out. Oh, Jesus, that's huge. We have arrived. All right, now say everything all over again. Thanks. Thanks. Subscribe to Mimi Mango for quality content like this. Okay, so the thing that I did, I asked chat before if I should start if I should gain a new vice. And I was like, all right, should I start vaping, guys? And everyone's like, no, vaping is bad. You're going to get popcorn lung and die. And I was like, what if, what if I don't get, like, they're like, nicotine is bad for you. And I was like, okay, what if I don't do the nicotine? But the chemicals, Mimi, the chemicals. Okay, all right. So I'll have nicotine free, yeah? Just for the flavor, right? And then what if I just puff on it like a cigar? Like, you're not meant to inhale cigars. You're not just supposed to do that like cigarettes or weed or whatever. So it's like, what if I don't? Can you get popcorn lung if you don't inhale it into your lungs and you just like let it sit in your mouth and taste it like that dude who tastes ice cream? Did he eat the ice cream or did he just taste it and spit it out? Either way, you know, what if you just, you know, you just taste it? So, I did a thing. And I bought one. I bought a vape. And I bought flavors. And it's so good. I've been enjoying it. I've been vaping for like 2 days now. And I feel fine. Now, this is not sponsored. I'm not telling you to go ahead and do the same thing, and if you do it responsibly, please. But so I got no nicotine, and I have inhaled it like once or twice, but typically I don't. I just like, you know, kind of, I like the flavor. Get lollipops, bro, but I don't want sugar in my body. I don't want that. Anyway, let me tell you the flavors I got. I got some sort of custard one because they said that was really popular, which is nice. I got something mango. What's the custard one? It's called Killer Custard by Vapetasia. 0 nicotine. I don't want that. 30% PG, 70% VG. And then I think I got like 2 more. One is called Very Berry, something. And get sugar-free lollipops. I could do lollipops, gum. Anyway, I'm not a smoker, so it's not like something that I do. I'm not chain vaping or anything, but I did get one, and it's a cute mint green color. I almost got purple, but anyway, I'm not proud of it. I'm not showing it off or anything, but I don't want to lie to you. I did it. Okay? I did that. Yeah. And look, please tell me we have YouTube and Twitch and not just YouTube. Did I break it again? Like in the other way? Twitch? Twitchy? YouTube, are you gone again? Oh, please, YouTube, don't be gone again. Is YouTube gone again? Mimi has an oral fixation. Does that show up? Can you see that? Oh no. Did we lose YouTube again? Why? What? I didn't do anything. Please. Well, you saw. We tried, we fixed it, and then it broke again. Nurse is a bad influence on Mimi. Did Nurse influence me? Non-nicotine vape? I did. Is that the mango? It is. Hello, Bagman. It's been ages. It's been ages and ages. How are you doing? I'm so sorry we can't see chat. That's annoying. Isn't it? How's the music? I wanted to do a sort of vapor wave vibe. You blame the purple? Okay. You're an adult and you can do what you want. No nicotine is a good thing. Yeah, I'm not a smoker, and I also was born with asthma, so I don't actually want to inhale things into my lungs. So definitely not something that I would recommend for anybody or everybody, but music is hella. Hey, thank you, Daphne. All right, shall we switch up the background? Switch it up, switch up. Let me show you this. Oh my god, look how many. Maybe this is part of the problem. I've got so many of these. Let's just exit out of the whole thing and start it over again. Let's start it over again. Social Stream Ninja. And then maybe I'm in beta mode. Maybe that's part of the problem too. It opened up right away. That's so annoying. I want to see both of you guys. Anyway, let's go ahead and switch our wallpaper. You want to see another one? Do you want to go for a drive with me, chat? Let's go for a drive. Yes. Yes, sir. It's too soon for a Mimi intervention? I think so. It's only been 2 days. Why am I vaping? Oh my god. Sorry, Daddy OX. I didn't mean to. Bad. Bad, Mimi. I'll tell you another story in the meantime. Let's chill. Cheers. Drink some water. Let's see how... Let's guess how long it's going to work before YouTube cuts out again. Please tell me it's not one of those bullet pieces. What's bullet? What's that, Daphne? I don't know what that is. YouTube is back. Welcome back, YouTube. What about a midnight toker? Do you, need to play music in the sun. I'm glad it's working. 46 seconds. Well, if you want to act like a father, I would say it's better without than with regarding vaping. But if you want to do it, then do it scarcely. There you go, Mr. Raptor. After all, what is life without a little danger? Yeah, I mean, okay, all right. What if I put the vape away and I get alcohol instead? Rum and Coke? Yes? Shall we do that? Alcohol or vaping? Which one? Pick a vice. Now we're talking, they say. Listen, I'll be right back. I'll be right back, chat. Chat amongst yourselves. I hope YouTube sticks around. Let's see if YouTube can last while I'm gone. One sec. Okay, we're back. Are we ready? Here, my ice. I went to the store the other day and I got some Malibu coconut liqueur. They have flavored ones. Oh! I swear I'm not drunk already. I almost just spilled the whole thing. Thankfully there was only ice in it. And I also didn't actually spill it, so here we go. 2 shots of vodka. 2 shots. And then we have our little soda. Can you hear the ASMR of it all? I'm not doing ASMR. Fuck this shit. There we go. Our Coke. I put a little can in there. It's not a regular size. It's a cute little one. What is this? Oh, they've got little states on it. This one says Pennsylvania. I don't know why. I'm trying to see what size can this is. 7 ounces? 8 ounces? All right. Cheers. YouTube still here? Is YouTube dead? You're kidding me. I don't understand. YouTube, what is the matter with you? Really? What is the matter, YouTube? You're kidding me. Cheers, guys. I love a Coke and a vodka. There's another one that I want to try. So in Jamaica, we have these grapefruit sodas and they're called Ting. They have green, like I guess one that's sort of greenish or in a green bottle. And then another one that's pink. So like pink. Anyways, that's Ting and rum I hear is good. So I want to try that too. I feel like Malibu rum is dangerous because it's so sweet you could drink it by itself. And it's dangerous because it doesn't taste like you're drinking alcohol at all. Like I don't taste alcohol, if that makes sense. It's not putting hair on my chest. The back of my throat isn't burning. It doesn't smell like rubbing alcohol. You know, some alcohols are just... Malibu's about 20% above. What's ABV? What does that mean? Yeah, this is 21%. Isn't this what you use to make a pina colada? You add like a pineapple, like either pineapple juice. Some people put pineapple juice and like a coconut, like sort of cream. I don't know what the fuck it is, but like a coconut cream or some shit. I got free pina coladas when I was in the casino. It was so nice. But like I said, the alcohol on the ship was basically water on the rocks. It was, I mean, if I were an actual alcoholic, that wouldn't do anything for me. I did not even get tipsy one time on the ship. It was only when we went to, I didn't drink in Bahamas, but when we went to Jamaica, I went to a real bartender and got a real drink. And that first drink, the first complimentary drink, already had me tipsy. So I was like, damn. So I only had one more drink after that because I didn't want to get fucked up. I didn't want to be Cozumel again, you know? Mimi the drunk aunt from Nurse B-roll ads. Listen, speaking of B-roll ads, one of the things I want to do one day, and we can do it here, we could do it on Nurse's stream, whatever, I don't care. But I want to actively watch commercials with you guys, or just like funny videos, you know, try not to laugh type of thing. You guys source shit that makes you laugh, share it, and then we watch and kind of react. Because it's fucking fun, I think. I don't know what's up with the Social Stream Ninja. So let's see, maybe there's an update. Maybe there's an update somewhere. How do I update it? Reload, force reload. Where get support? Oh, maybe this giant new version available? Mooney has cartoons, does she? That's cool. All right, there's a new version. So we're on, I guess, version 0.3.69, and they're at 0.3.113. So I'm going to assume that that's part of the problem. Now, how do I do this? Export and save your settings before updating. Jesus. Man. I would have talked in VC if you didn't vape. I'm so glad that didn't show up on stream. Shut the hell up. Not sure that that's the threat you think it is. Frozen pina colada. I don't eat a lot of pineapple. I'm definitely not deathly allergic. However, my tongue does tingle when I have pineapple and kiwi, so I tend to stay away from it. Daphne says, Mimi, just remind to drink water too. Absolutely, thank you. We don't want to be dehydrated. We're just gonna have one drink. Yes, we got Cozumel. There's a little bit of a story time on my Ko-fi about it. I shared a story on stream, and I don't know why, but I have a feeling that sometimes when I share my stories, they sound unbelievable and that people don't believe it. So I literally called my friend that I went on the cruise with, and I said, I didn't tell her really anything. I just said, hey, my chat wants to hear the story, so tell us about the story of how you got Cozumel. And that's basically all I said. And then she mentioned all the things that I was, even some extra stuff that I shared with you guys about how I lost my ID and this couple found it and they brought it back to us and they recognized me from karaoke. So then they invited us to their room and then shit got weird. Shit got weird, bro. But everything was fine. We made it out alive. And yeah, so that's all my Ko-fi. I don't know if it's public for everyone or if, for supporters, but it's there. Pineapple is your favorite fruit? What is everyone's favorite fruit? I hope you all know mine by now. If you get it wrong, like, skill issue. Now we're getting the Mimi after hour stories. Yes. Speaking of after hours, so last night at midnight, I decided to be a bad girl and leave. I left around 11:50 because I thought I could make it to the corner store in time to like grab something. And I did, but I felt bad when I got there. So also something happened that I was like, nah, I can't be out here at fucking midnight. So what happened was I was on my way to the corner store and it's dark, obviously, because it's midnight and there's not a lot of people out there. I saw like a couple cop cars drive by, but they weren't like actively chasing anything. I think they're just, I don't know, patrolling or doing their fucking job, right? So notice that. And then shortly after that, like maybe 60 seconds after I see these cop cars drive by, I hear this sort of thud sound and I turn around and there's a car. So you see how this car's driving in the middle of two lanes? Imagine like this lane, one is going north and the other one is going south, right? It's two different sides, right? You don't want to drive on the wrong lane. And in the middle of it, it's not just a painted median. It's an actual median made out of concrete. Like there might be a patch of grass on there or trees or bushes or something. Like it's concrete. This man, somebody did like a U-turn into the other lane over the median instead of like continuing to drive to where like an open space is to do a U-turn. And then they sort of sped past me to the light and the light was red and they stopped. Like, I think they were going to turn, but they weren't in the turning lane. They were in the lane next to it. And then they ended up turning on a red light from outside of the turning lane. And I was like, I had to do a double take and I looked and I was watching this guy and the passenger window was open. I remember it was like a cream colored car or something. I couldn't see the person inside. Obviously I don't want to get that fucking close. And it scared me because I was like, this person could reverse at any point. This person could try to run me. I don't know if you would run over the median and then like not even be in the right lane. This person's either high or drunk or running from someone. I have no idea. Hello, Mooney. So, I don't know. It was just really weird. And that made me want to go back home. So I turned my ass around. I didn't go to the store. I didn't get my late light snack that I wanted. Nothing. I went home because what the actual fuck? I've never seen that before in my life, Daphne. So yes, the answer is yes, but I don't think it's as often as we think it is, maybe. At least not where I live. Mooney, we are losing Mimi to a druggy lifestyle. I'm not doing drugs. Is alcohol a drug? Squishy says they've seen that too many times. All right. This is the version of Social Stream Ninja we need to update to. I always get a little bit confused with GitHub because where the fuck is the download? I guess it's one of these. I don't want to have to export shit. Where am I going to save it? I don't know. Okay, let's figure this out first. Apparently we're supposed to export stuff. Do you know what? Fuck it. Fuck it. It is what it is, isn't it? Innit? It is what it is. Let's just update it. I'm gonna download this one or a zip file. Let's just do this. Do the one at the top. Downloads. And fingers crossed this fixes it. I might have to like sign into everything again though. So that's gonna be a bit annoying. But hello everyone. We've got a subscription from Eric Chambers, tier 1, 11 months. Thank you so much. Said on Twitch. I don't know why I didn't get a notification of that, but thank you. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You might need some help from Agent Mango. Help? You put the lime in the coconut, you drink and vote up. Listen, Nurse and Mooney better know this song by now. I don't know if they've heard it before, but that song is in a movie that I forced them to watch. I don't know if they liked it, but I enjoyed it, so that's all that matters. Cheers, everybody. Happy Sunday. Happy Mother's Day if you celebrate. I know probably a lot of us might not have mothers, and my condolences. Or we might not have good mothers. Again, my condolences. But hopefully that is not a majority. Hopefully most of you still have good mothers. And if you are a mother, happy Mother's Day to you specifically. Okay? Some moms have dicks, so happy Mother's Day to you too, Mom. Some of us have had all the mothers. How many is it? Okay, how common is it to have two mothers? That would be interesting. Well, I wonder what kind of life that is. Yes, Mooney Practical Magic. It was a witch movie. For Mooney the Witch. I was shook that she'd never seen it. So I was like, no, okay. I choked her out and forced her to sit down and watch it. But yes, speaking of Mooney, apparently I missed some sort of, I don't know, meltdown? Crash out? I don't know. It had to do with Project Zomboid. So is Project Zomboid like not updated properly or something? Is it glitching out for everybody? No, hello. What's up? How are you doing? Where the fuck have you been? You can watch Mooney's VOD. Thanks, Squishy, I will. B42 multiplayer sucks, Arnor. Sorry. Sorry about that. Chill vibes. This alcohol is making me hot already. PC is messed up, imagine. Maybe we'll revert back to like an older model and things will work out. Y'all, I've been watching a lot of K-dramas. I've been listening to a lot of music. I just listened to Yeba. This might get me not canceled, but it might get my YouTube muted. Let's find out. Let's test it out. There's a whole album actually that came out 2 months ago, and I heard one song And then I finally listened to the rest of the album. And this song, I don't know. I like it because there was a line that I heard that said something like, my ex stalking like my social media, of course. And that was just... Wait, can you hear this? I don't think you can hear this. Give me a second. Let's play it on YouTube. No, that'll probably actually definitely get me. No, hold on. 1 second. Hold on. I'll figure it out. We're gonna do this. I'll do it like this. We're doing it like this. This is a song. It might not be your style, and that's okay. I just fuck with the lyrics. Drolls. So obsessed. But yes, this is Yebba. I'm freaking obsessed with Yebba, which is so funny for this song. Of course, designer shipment overseas. Of course, he loved me so he proud of me. Of course. Anyway. He's a fan in my DMs. So I report his ass for spam. He probably eats it out the can. All these men are fucking scams. Of course. Of course. All right. Turn it. I don't want to turn it up too much because, you know, copyright and, you know what I mean. We're doing a little bit illegal. But I did share it in a Nurse's server in the music section, so you can listen to it there. All right. We were trying to update our Social Stream Ninja, so give me a moment while I do that. Windows protected your PC. Oh! Look at this. Look at this. What are they trying to tell me about Social Stream Ninja? Oh my days. We're gonna run it anyway. This is how we get hacked. This is how we get hacked. This is how it happens. Add install directory to path. I don't know what that means. Can conflict with anti-cheat in some games. Okay, so we're not going to install that. We're getting hacked. I don't know, Daphne. I hope so. We're about to find out. It should be fine. It's all right. It's fine. Run. All right, I might have to log all in again, so. Everything's still there. Oh my god. Allow. Sweet. So let's copy this link and fingers crossed that everything is fine. Is it working now? Did that just fix it? Really? Please stay. Please stay. So, in maybe 2 hours or so, right? In about 2 hours, I think we're having a game night or game session in Nurse's server, so if y'all are interested, RSVP on that shit. Who's going? Who will be there? Or who's gonna be square? As much as I'd love to stay and hang out, I gotta do adulting now. And John Craven, thank you so much for stopping by. It's good to see you. And that's quite all right. There is no pressure to be here the entire time. I'm just chilling. I'm just chatting, sweating while I drink my alcohol. I'm gonna turn my fan up. I'm sorry if you can hear it. But we can't be this hot. One person RSVP'd? Only one? I swear I saw more. Really? I see 4 attendees, 10 maybes. Am I looking at the wrong event? It says it's in 3 hours. That was in 2. Community game day. Oop, we just got another attendee. Look at that. Game night, everyone. Open game day. We'll play whatever sounds fun. Drop ideas in the thread. Vote, jump in. Okay? Check the thread beforehand to see what's being floated. Drop your suggestions in the thread. Update and install ahead of time so we're not waiting 40 minutes on a download. I'm reading it in an English accent because I feel like I know who wrote this. We prioritize games most of us already own or that are free. Some picks may need to purchase. Nobody's pressured to buy in. Sit out that round and jump back in for the next one. All right. So Sunday, May 10th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or aka 2 hours from now. All right. We got 6 attendees. Common Echo, BL Staff, Are You to Bedley, Maria, Squishy, Mooney. Let's go. Let's go. Someone jumped from maybe to yes, to absolute yes. Beautiful. Brilliant. Have some drinks and go do adulting. Yes. Under the events tab, it only shows 1. Really? That's... Really? Is it the wrong event then? Hold on. Huh. Yeah, it really does only show. That's... That's... Maybe it just shows 1 for interested. And not, like, interested in attending are 2 different things. So that must be what you're looking at. Because I just put interested. And now it says 2. It always does that. Okay. Not new. Okay, say less, say less, say less. Cheers. Can you hear my drink? Can you hear it every time? Like, I'm holding my cup and it's got ice in it. Is that loud? Is it obnoxious? I'm sorry. I'll put the cup down. You can. Yes. Mimi's getting loose. Actually, should I work while I'm here? The other day, I got my markers out that were so generously donated to me, gifted to me from Nurse and Mooney. They donated gel pens and alcohol markers, and I love them. So I was like, I need to make use of this and start doing some shit. So I bought a coloring book from the store. It turned out to be like a religious faith book. I didn't even realize. And that's totally fine. So I was just coloring in it, and I uploaded some pictures and little video clips in Discord. Should I put it on my Ko-fi? I don't know. I don't think it's necessary, but I did a thing. That was really fun, and I tried blending for the first time, which was challenging, but it actually works. And I think that's because of the alcohol markers. I don't know how that would work. I also have watercolor markers, and I don't know how blending would work with that. It might be different. So I did. And because it was a religious book, in one of my videos, I put the little Jesus in the background because, you know, the ice is dancing. Yes, it is. Ice is dancing. We can actually change the speed of this car too. Let's try that. Is it this? Look at that. Oh my god, we're speeding. Or we could go really slow. This looks like a slideshow. So we'll increase the speed a little bit. There we go. Actually, let's change it. We're gonna change, let's change our background. I love when they have the audio responsive ones. So the music that I'm playing reacts here. So if I pause it, it should stop. Let's see. Yeah, that's not so cool. I love it. What do you think of this one? Hello, nobody. Welcome. Nice to see you. You like the eye sound? Good. Good. So I've been getting into crafts again. So I've been coloring. I also spent like $100 on seed beads and jewelry accessories. And I still don't have everything, but I had enough to start making some of the bracelets. I haven't been able to finish any of them because I don't have the little extender chains, but they're not bad. They're not bad. I made, I think 3 or 4 new bracelets. I made a pink, a blue, and a green one in the same pattern. But they're, some of the beads, the pink, the blue and green are sort of frosted, and I didn't realize I don't have white thread. I only have black. So the frost, like the black kind of shows through the frosted, and it changes the color up. It makes it look darker. And so you can't really tell the difference between the green and the blue unless they're right next to each other, in my personal opinion. I would like to get some white thread and use some white beads. I'll take a picture right now. I haven't finished it. Where's my phone? There it is. I'm gonna take a picture and share with you guys what I've been working on. So they're not complete. I should be getting actually the extenders today. Also, it was my sister's birthday, and we went out to eat for breakfast yesterday. And that was fun. Oh, I think you can tell the difference in the colors, but I think it would pop out a lot more on a white thread instead of black, with white accents instead of black accents. But I did gold. You can see part of it, and they're not done, so apologies. And then, oops, maybe I should take a picture more like this. I don't fucking know. I don't know, beach. Okay, let's upload this to Discord so I can share it with you. There's actually a way that I could connect my phone as a camera to my OBS, but I think I have to go to a website and then log into the website on my phone and then paste the code and this and that. And so I don't think that it's really worth it just for this. But I would like an easier, faster way to just share something with you guys. All right, let's upload this. Is it gonna upload sideways? God dang it. Dang it. It uploaded. It's fine. It's fine. Let's just open it. It's absolutely fine. And I will show you. Open. I don't want to download. Open in browser. There we go. This is what I've been doing. These beads are super tiny. And these are the bracelets that we've made so far. What do you think? Okay, gotta exit out of all of this stuff. No apologies needed, work in progress. Yeah, it's a work, you're right. That's what it is, a work in progress. Let's see if I've got other photos somewhere, but I don't remember where. I did a size comparison. Maybe it's in my Mimi's corner. Yes. So here you could see the beads and a needle and a dime. That's how small. Do you see that? You can't see my mouse, but this is how small they are. This is the thread. That silver, not silver. I have tan, black, and then brown in the back. And then some of the beads. All of these, some of these I had. The ones in the little baggies I already had, and the ones in the little tic tac boxes. Those are the ones that I bought recently. And then this is what I made with it. We got pink, blue, and green. I'm showing off my beads. Oh my goodness. So these are all the strings. I actually loomed them, so they're on a loom. They're loom beaded, so you can make things like cloth and stuff out of it. Let's see. I think I have a picture of it as well. So give me a moment. Here we go. This is the loom that has like this little coil, so you can put a string on each little notch in the coil, and then yeah, you just stitch and you needle the beads inside. Oh, here's some other designs that I've done as well. And yeah, the reason why I spent like $100, I think a little over $100 actually, is because of the specific beads that I'm using. You might not be able to tell the difference from here, but if I zoom in, the beads that are made with this flower, these are essentially cheaper beads. They're more rounded and they're not as precision cut as these other ones. So these ones here, they're almost exactly the same size, so they fit together very nicely, as opposed to these where the edges, you can see, are kind of a little, oh yeah, I forgot you can't see my mouse, but they're kind of just a little jagged on some of the edges because the beads aren't the same size. And I don't think most people would notice or pay attention or care, but I do. So that's what we've done. I feel like it just gives it a more polished look, more professional when everything is uniform in size. I love this layout. Look at this. It's cute, it's pink, it looks like an old school Windows retro pink vibe. And the time actually works, the time and date here. This is so cute. It's like you're on an old school laptop or something. And I love how we've got feelings and ideas. And this is just so cute. I love this. It feels nice on the skin. It does. I personally think so, but also they're very tiny and it's very time consuming. It takes a while. I think each of these bracelets, I think probably took me about, the first one I think took about 3 hours. And then the other two, the second one probably took about 2 hours and the third one about an hour and a half. So I'm trying to get faster with it, but I would say around it would take it probably about 2 hours to do. Somewhere around there. 1 to 3 hours. I hope I can get one done in an hour. If I hyper focus, I might be able to. But it's like stringing the beads on. If I had a faster, better way to do that, I think I could definitely get this done in an hour. 2 hours only? Yeah. Like I said, the first one took me 3 hours, so I'm trying to get more efficient with it, but yeah. Yeah. They're cute. So when I get the white string, I'm gonna use white beads in the center. So I'll have two different looks. I'll have white and black. And then we'll do a comparison shot when that's done. But yeah, it was fun. I enjoy doing it, but I also clearly hate myself because these things, this takes such a long time to do. And these were the colors that I had before in the fancy beads. I have 5 or 6 colors. There's 2 different gray ones. So you can see a sort of gunmetal, and then a lighter gray one that you can see here. I've got a cream or yellow, and then an orange, this sort of darkish green, and then this fucking blue, like a shiny blue. And I was like, I like them, but there's only so much I can do with these. I feel like the colors are giving like old 60s or 70s rug, you know, which is fine, but I wanted more colors, so I bought more colors, and I wanted to go pastel this time, so I got a lot of pastel colors. Gotta go walk the dog. Oh, have a good one, Daphne. Thank you. Steelman is here? A wild Steelman appears. Is YouTube still here? Are we good? Please, YouTube, tell me you're still here. Is YouTube dead? Hold on. Oh, my YouTube is here. I was like, where's YouTube? Are we still... YouTube is... Oh my god. What? Why? What is wrong? Like, seriously. Oh, YouTube still... You lied to me. It's fine. So I think maybe updating it fixed it. Squishy, you're a hater. I could put them on Mimi's Ko-fi shop. I could. I was just testing it out. I wasn't actually trying to sell anything. But yes, I put some stuff in my Ko-fi. And this is like my macrame stuff. So this is bigger, but still time consuming. I got just some wristlet keychains and stuff. But I feel like most of the people in my chat are men, and I don't know that people would want this. So like if you want a gift for somebody maybe. That's why I don't know about putting my bracelets on there either, because it's just like, I don't think I have an audience for it, you know? I just wanted to test out how it works, so yep. Here's our alcohol, brought to you by Ribbles. Yanked. We made Yanked happen. This is the true alcohol experience, okay? This is the one and only Yanked spiced rum. Cheers, everybody. I'm drinking it right now. Eric Chambers, take care. Belated Mother's Day gift. Ooh. That's actually, yeah, that's a good idea. My bad, I thought the bead bracelets were there too. No, I just started making them. I haven't listed any, so no. Probably could sell that Yank to this group of miscreants. You ain't ready for this. Shall we read the post? Let me see. What does my post say? This is Mimi de Mango. Rum with natural flavors and spices. Look at my cute little... my character with the two little buns and a pirate hat. Yanked spiced. I think it says trash somewhere. Where does it? Garbage oak. There we go. Arr, you ain't ready for this one. Gather round, ye land lubbers. Wow. Clearly I'm spiced. Gather round, ye landlubbers. We did it. We finally made Yanked happen. Thank you, Ribbles, for this wonderful design. I can taste the trash essence already. Distilled under palm trees and next to the biggest trash bins you've ever seen. Yanked blends smooth Caribbean molasses with a secret mix of warm spices, vanilla, mango peel, and just enough cayenne to remind you that you ain't in Kansas anymore. Pair it with Coke or keep it straight on the rocks. Everyone will know you ain't playin'. Add a little spice to your spirit with Yanked Spice Rum. Cheers, mateys. Listen, this is the one. This is the one, not the two. Whatever the fuck has Nurse's face on it, that comes second. This is number one. I promise you. If you want to feel hugged, if you want to feel loved, if you want to feel warm, Yanked spiced Mimi de Mango. Okay, try it. You'll like it. Oh. Cheers. Cheers. Yep, that's it. You would get yourself a bottle of Yank. Let's make Yank happen. Oh god. Did you hear everything twice? I'm so sorry. I just realized I had the desktop audio open. Nobody told me. The Sims? Was that Simsy? Was that too Simsy for you? It is what it is. Let's change the background again, shall we? Did we do this one? I don't think so. Let me go. Oh! You didn't hear that. You ain't making it out alive. I might not. Somebody save me. I might not make it out alive. So, you guys, I spoke with the lasses. We got gifted a game from Broccoli, and we haven't played it yet. I was like, hey, did y'all play it? Did you try it yet? And they're like, no, have you? I said, no. So we might schedule a time to do that. We're trying to make sure our schedules align, and we will play a game. I don't want to announce it yet. I don't want to spoil it just in case if it doesn't happen, and you're not going to miss anything. But just so you know, a heads up, there might be another little game day with the girls. It's been a bit. Good slogan for whiskey? I wrote it myself, thanks. Steelman, you spoiler! Yes, it is. How did you know? How did you know? Girls' Day. Is there anything that you guys would like to see us play? Feel free to let us know. I feel like Nurse in particular needs to gamble. We will go gambling, yes. Yes. Yes, we will. I've already spoiled it. Well. Did I? I didn't. It does look like a good community game. I wonder how many people can play. I wonder. Please don't real money gamble with Nurse. I real money gambled on the cruise, so it's too late. I've got the vices. Eric said he gifted y'all Baldur's Gate 3. Really? Do I have that? What is that? What is that? Hold on. Do I have that? Am I spelling it right? I don't have it, whatever that is. Let's see. Baldur's Gate.
Now, it is time for you to join the others and complete our destiny.
Just wait till you see Baldur's Gate.
Sorry.
You'll never want to leave.
Is this an actual... Oh, okay. Okay. Dang. Look at that world map. Was it too loud? I'm so sorry. It's been out a while.
I saved you.
Broccoli, what's up? What's up?
Again. Her parasites are merely
Ew.
a symptom of a greater sickness in Faerun.
I saw tentacles.
Hear the voice of the Absolute and believe it to be a god.
The Absolute is more dangerous than you can possibly conceive.
Who has Baldur's Gate 3? Who's played?
It threatens the gods, the weave, the very fabric of the universe itself.
How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards?
Sleep with a bear? What in the bestiality?
Blesses me this day. Together, we might survive.
What?
Watching you try. In mere moments, all that deeds you have dreaded will come to pass. When the screaming stops and your mind is gone, the rest, perhaps, is
Oh.
silence.
When you know someone will join just for the rats. Cute. I don't think cute is I don't think cute is what they're going for. But that was fucking cute. At the very end. Cute.
Rest, perhaps, is
Cute. What? Hello? Anyway, you get it. Well, that was cool. Baldur's Gate 3. I've never played 1 or 2. Should look over Nexus mods before playing. Thousands of mods. Thousands. Jeez. Have it never played, says Mooney. You beat it 3 times, Darth. Congrats. The hamster is named Boo. Cute. We think Nurse is a natural Dark Urge player. That was a miniature giant space hamster. A miniature giant space hamster. Planescape. Torment is better, but not by much. I think the mods let you customize all the characters as much as you want. Oh, I think I've heard about some of those mods. I think I've heard about some of them. Let's see. What games? I've downloaded something recently. Where is it? This is ordered by favorites. Oh, this is ordered in alphabetical order. What about when I downloaded it? We played Schedule 1 recently. V Rising, Wind Rose. Before that, I played Raft, Arc Raiders. So we need to, and I did keep talking and Nobody Explodes, but I don't think I streamed that. I've also been playing Grand Theft Auto, a little bit of Project Zomboid. I have Heartopia? Is that a free game? How do I have Heartopia? Is this free? Okay, it's free. I was like, how do I? I downloaded Barotrauma again, and I still don't understand. I think I've played this game like a handful of times, and I still don't get it. I have the Outlast Trials? I have the Outlast Trials? Did I play? Why do I have the Outlast Trials? Did I buy this? Did somebody give this to me? Why don't I remember? What is this? I feel like... Broccoli, did you give this to me? I'm sorry. I didn't play this. Did I play? I didn't play this. Not all the comments talking about dementia. Leave me alone. As I take another sip. This game looks challenging. Would you consider this a horror game? Is this scary to y'all? Or just kind of gore and gross, like maybe like the Saw movies? Did that say fetish? Violence? Solve the murder. Scavenger. Oh. Oh. She's hot. Find the killer. The killer will find you. Damn. scared. I'm scared, Mama. So that might be another game we play. I'm scared. I don't need gore, says Squishy. Looks like gore, not horror. Body horror. The horror game with a bunch of puzzles. I like puzzles. I like puzzles. That'll be fun. Dale and Dawson, I feel like we should do again. We did play it, probably a month or two ago. It was fun. But it sucks because some of these games, you know, I don't know, I guess they don't stand the test of time very well, especially like when you're in different continents and whatnot. So like some people can get into games and others can't. That just happened with us with Schedule 1, but I think Schedule 1 has always been like that, multiplayer. It's always been weird like that. So... But I did have fun playing Schedule 1. It's just really annoying to get into a proper, like, modded multiplayer version of it. Y'all should play Guilty as Sock. We have that. We've played that. That's where you're in court, right? And yeah, we played that. Dale and Dawson, yes. Put Nurse on trial. She'd probably do good, that bastard. She'd probably get away with it. When did we play Guilty as Sock? It wasn't on stream, so I think it was just in the server, like on a game night or something. I don't think it was like an official event or anything. But it was fun. But it's one of those games where there's a max number of players, so I don't think a lot of people could play it. So it's not really... What's the max people that can play Guilty as Sock? I don't think a lot of people can play that. Let's see. Wait, am I thinking of a different game? Because when I search for Guilty as Sock, I don't see it. Nani? I swear I have it. Am I thinking of the wrong game? Or is it not a Steam? No, it's there. What? What? Did I just play like a demo? Did we play a demo? Why isn't it in my... Nani? We've 100% played this before, right? We've played this. It was a demo. Okay. Steelman was there. He should know. It was a demo. Oh. I could have sworn I bought it. It was only $5, so if you guys do want to play... I don't know. I don't personally see a lot of playability in this game. But let's see what's the max players. This is language support. Online PvP. What is the max? Why doesn't it say? Shouldn't it say that on the side? Family sharing, online PvP, Steam Deck play. Well, it doesn't tell me. Or maybe I'm just blind. It's good with a small group of funny people. Yes, and that part you have to. It's a improv-y kind of game. So if you're not good with improv. It's gonna be a little bit challenging for you. So it looks like we might be able to have 7 or 8 people that can play. I'm not sure. I don't know. Personally, I don't think it's for me, but I think it depends on who you're playing with, I think, will make a huge impact. Someone says, I'd love to recommend it, but kids can join any lobby, even 18+ ones. Oh. And there seems to be a lot of bigots in the community. Unless there's a global ban for the toxic users, I'm going to not recommend this game. Oops. Well. Interesting. Interesting. It would need to be played with a select group of people, yeah. It would need to be like an invite only. Just people you know and trust. That are fun and funny. But yes, let us know what other games. I want to end the stream soon just because I don't want to go over time, and I want you guys to have enough time to get ready for the event if you're going to join. I'm gonna have to like hang out with my mom a little bit and get her, you know, help her before she leaves. She's gonna go to a friend's house. It's probably like an hour away, and I don't really want to go, so you know how it is. You know how it is. I would need to be played with a select group of people if you're gonna stream it. Exactly, yeah, people you trust, yeah, for sure, for sure. One of the items in the bundle is in your library. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I don't know. I don't know. But yeah, we must have just played a demo. So yeah, it was fine. It was fine. I wonder what other games are similar to this. It says Tabletop Simulator and Gary's Mod. I don't think those are similar at all, but alright. Pinterest. Let's see. It's been a while. Did anybody have food today? What did you eat? I had a breakfast bowl. I don't know if it was, yeah, it's got like beans and beef and scrambled eggs, like a salsa or something. What else did it have in it? Nachos. But the nachos got soggy really fast, so it wasn't particularly enjoyable texture-wise, but the flavor was pretty good. Yeah, exactly, Broccoli. I feel like there's games like it on, there was, what is it called? Sandbox, Gary's Mod, and Tabletop Sim. 5 p.m. and nothing. You want food? You haven't had, listen, y'all need to take care of yourselves. If you haven't eaten today, you should eat something. And you better not tell me you didn't drink any water today either. I will not stand for it. Spicy chicken wrap with mayo and sriracha. Wow. Okay, living lavish. I want to try that. Banana mango bango. I have been summoned. Did someone say sandbox? Yeah. We had like an early version of it. And that trial or whatever it is over. So I would assume you'd have to buy the game now. Let's see. But that was fun. That one was cool. It's $20 right now. Yeah, we played this game. It was like zombies trying to come in and you have to shoot them, but you also have to drink beer to like get your stats up. That was fun. One of them didn't work though. I think it was maybe like a hide and seek type of game, and it didn't work for us. But yeah, Sandbox is pretty cool. It's already on my wish list, so I'll buy that eventually. But I don't have 20 bucks for it right now. I want to see some more pictures. Community hub, there we go. View it. Some nudity. There's nudity in this game? Nani? Well, I hope this doesn't show in the screenshots. I'm nervous to look at the screenshots now. Is this a child? What the heck is this? When you step on a leg, oh, I'm dead. Whack Donald's. This just seems to me like a VR chat spot that people would hang out at and just talk. At Whack Donald's. With a frickin' Cartman ass looking guru. Why are there words in my music? This is supposed to be instrumental. What is this? Oh, my playlist is over. That's what they're telling me. Actually, for a second, pause. Oh, this place looks cool. Pinku. Miku. I thought it would be cool to do some songs where you recreate like childhood songs in like an updated version or way or format. So I tried it and it was difficult because one, they don't do copyright. So I literally just did the alphabet song. And I just typed the letters. I'm just like A, B, C, D, E, F, G, and then comma, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, comma. And then they're like, this is copyright. You can't do that. And I was like, bet, say less. So I spelt phonetically every letter like it was lyrics to a song. And I did it. Okay. So that might be illegal. But we're going to listen to my song. Okay. I just wanted to try it. So it's probably going to be difficult with other songs. So I don't know that it's an idea that I'm going to go with, but I thought it would be so cute to like recreate children's songs and then, I don't know, just in a, or not even just children's songs, but something that you have to remember. So maybe you're learning a language. There's some people who are doing that with Korean, like, where they tell you don't do this, hajima, kajima, or like please, like how to communicate. Please give me water, 물 주세요. Please give me a ticket 주세요. Please show me the menu 주세요. And like they made it catchy, and I was like, I love that. Sorry, here. Which one do I like? This one? Let's try this one. Let me make sure you can hear it, and you'll hear my alphabet song. You ready? Are you ready? Here we go. Hey. Oh shit, you can hear it twice. I'm so sorry. Hey, that's it. I've got like I think that's already the cover. There's different versions. But it wasn't working right, so I had to like redo it. So here's one, for example. Having a pleasant Sunday? Yes, how about you? And that's it. I was like, oh, it's cute, it's catchy. It is what it is. It's fucking alphabet, so you know, you can't ask for much. The alphabet song is yes. Happy Birthday is copyright. The ABCs is fucking copyright. Isn't that? I mean, it is what it is. It is what it is. I think with most of these songs, they typically won't do anything. But if you had like a big motion picture and you sang Happy Birthday in it, you're fucking paying for it. It's not a free thing. Yes, it is. Happy Birthday is technically a copyright song. Yes. I don't know why, but it's reminding me of celebrities that tried to copyright certain words and phrases. Like Paris Hilton actually tried to copyright "that's hot." So if you ever would say "that's hot," she wanted you to pay her. I was like, or get royalties from it. Girl, goodbye. Have several seats. But it makes sense because businesses literally patent colors. They have copyright on colors, like Tiffany blue. And you know what I mean? Like, why? Why is that a thing? I mean, like from a, like, let's say graphic design standpoint, it's, I don't know. It feels weird. Like, I want to say you can't copyright colors, but apparently you can. You know? Howdy, trashlings. Abel, I love it. Thank you. Welcome. Abel. But yes, they have copyright colors like Pantene. Is like a Malibu Barbie's shade of the Barbie pink is like a special shade. What else do they have? I said Tiffany blue. Like Cadbury, I think, has a special purple color. I miss you too. I did. I think T-Mobile has like a special sort of magenta type color as well. Post-its, the yellow of Post-it is actually, I don't know, would you say copyright or patented, or I don't freaking know. You can't invent it, so I'm not sure. I guess it's just trademarked, maybe? Would you call it trademarked colors as opposed to, I don't know if there's a difference if you say copyright as opposed to trademark, but it's so it stands out. Like Home Depot, their orange, I think, is like a specific shade of like bright orange so that you recognize the brand based on the color. UPS, they're brown, that one. What else? Is Coca-Cola a copyright color? They're like reddish, rusty red. I'm not sure. But yeah, the big ones for me are Tiffany blue, Barbie pink, and the Cadbury purple. Yeah, you didn't know? You didn't know? That's a fucking thing. Louboutin, their red is patent. And I keep saying patented. I don't think that's the right word. So I'm just going to say trademark because I could be fucking wrong. But, yeah. Yes, it is. Yes, indeedy, it is. Now you know. There's others, and I'm sure like it's different based on what country you're in as well, but FedEx, does FedEx their thing is trademarked? Oh god. Sorry. So Pantone has their color library of like certain colors. So if you're like a graphic designer, you'll know that there's different shade ranges or different color palettes, if you will. So the Pantone is one. What else? I don't know. I'm not actually a graphic designer, but I dated one, so I know a little bit. About that. Anyway, people try to copyright words and phrases much more than just lyrics. Any news on Nana Mango? So there's good and bad news. Bad news is she was fine while I was gone. So when I was on the cruise, my grandma actually left the hospital. So she was in the ER after her accident, and then she had surgery. And she waited there for a couple days, and then she moved to like a rehab at the hospital. But it wasn't an actual rehab facility. So, and I think her insurance didn't cover for her to stay there too long. So they wanted to move her to a more of like I guess, I don't know if long-term is the right word, but more of an extended stay kind of care while we figure out what's going on. And also her insurance was switching and stuff. So she switched to a new one and I hadn't seen the new place. And so that made me nervous and I was worried about that the whole time I was gone. And I was gone for like a week. So there was a whole week that she was at this new place and I hadn't even seen it. But you know, my family sent me some pictures and stuff. So I saw some of it in pictures. I was like, okay, all right. And then when I came back, I saw the place. And the first thing that I said was, you know, I don't think this place is, or at least the room that she was in, I didn't see enough things that made me comfortable for her when she's there by herself. Like her bed didn't have any sort of rests or adjustments that she could hoist herself up if she needed to, or, you know, getting in and out of the bed. She had a wheelchair. And that was it. There was no walker, there was no cane, and I don't understand that because this woman, she has dementia, she's 96 years old, she's going to get up and try to walk somewhere, most likely if she needed to use the bathroom. And that's exactly what I said. I was like, I feel like she's going to want to get up and to use the bathroom because there's a bathroom in the room, like there's a bathroom, so it's not just like a toilet in the bedroom. But there is a room, and she would want to walk in there to go to use the bathroom. That's just what I would think naturally would happen. And that's normal. It's not unusual to, when you have the sensation to go, you want to get up and go to the restroom, right? And so I was like, I'm just nervous because I don't see a walker in here. I'm nervous she's going to get up to use the restroom and forget that she has a bad hip now. And that also she's 90 fucking 6 and she doesn't have her walker in here, or a walker. And then the very next day, or like within 48 hours, we got a call saying that she had a fall and they were transporting her to the ER. So she ended up having a fall at the rehab center that she was at, or whatever you want to call it. And I don't know how it happened because there's no cameras in her room. And what I've learned now since is that they go around every 2 hours. So they're probably unattended for 2 or more hours before anyone checks on them. And I just felt like there wasn't enough fail-safes for someone who's a high fall risk. And of course, what happens? She falls. And apparently she hit her head. So it was stressful. She just transferred back, so she'd been in the ER. She'd been back at the ER for maybe 2 or 3 days, and she's been back for a couple days now. In a different room, because when they're gone, if you don't go back in a certain amount of time, like, you know, so it's annoying. But she's all right. She didn't injure her hip with the fall. And my question was, how long was she on the ground before someone found her? Like, did somebody hear it? You know, did somebody call it in? I know she has a roommate, but again, I don't know. It makes me really nervous. So it makes me want to go there more often. And the last time I went there again, her nails were filthy. And it's like, I don't understand. So I literally watched someone bathe her and I'm like, can you do her hands? Her hands are dirty. And she likes to put her hands in her face a lot. Her eyes, her nose, her mouth. And she's not paying attention to the state of her hands. I'm like, no, this is terrible. But, other than that, the spirits are good. She has a TV. She has a bed. She goes to physical therapy and occupational therapy for about an hour and a half every day, except for the weekends. I'm in contact with her people, like with the nurse and stuff, and I haven't talked to the physical therapy. Well, someone went to take her to physical therapy, and she was going to talk to me, and she's like, how long are you going to be here? I said, probably about an hour. I'm probably leaving in about an hour. And then I guess she maybe had a meeting. So she never came and talked to me the whole time I was there. And I ended up leaving because they took her, they bathed her. She'd already eaten. And then she was going to physical therapy. And that's, like probably about 30 minutes to an hour. So I ended up leaving and didn't end up talking to anybody. So there's a lot of updates. There's a lot of things. But the long story short is she had a fall again, and apparently she hit her head. So my poor baby, what am I gonna do with her? And we're gonna go visit today, so probably around 3 o'clock I'm gonna bring her. I don't know if I can bring a lot. Like, I literally bought, not as a gift for Mother's Day, but I bought my grandma a pad. It's like a special pad that it's pressure sensitive, so when she's sitting on it, it's fine, and when she gets up, an alarm will go off to let people know that this person who is a fall risk got up. And I brought it brand new, and I was like, I want to install this, and they're like, we don't allow alarms in this building or in their rooms. And again, I don't understand why. Okay, well, how often do you check them? About every 2 hours. And I'm just like, I don't understand. Like, this doesn't seem like the right facility for someone who is in recovery from a hip surgery and who has dementia. It just doesn't seem like it's the right place for her. So I might have to go through looking for a new place, because I'm personally not comfortable. I just think it's a matter of time before something happens. She's unattended, and I don't know how long she'll go before someone notices that she needs help, because she's not in a position, she's not always in the right headspace to be able to call for help. She's someone who doesn't like to burden others, so she will sit and suffer in silence. You have to, like, you know, pull teeth with this woman. You have to constantly ask her how she's doing, if she's okay. And if she has a pain, what kind of pain? Is it dull? Is it sharp? Is it throbbing? Is it stabbing? Where is it? You know? And even then, sometimes she can't properly answer how she feels in the moment. So it's stress. What if you rig the house like a Rainbow Six map? I'm not allowed to. She's not at home. She's at a center right now. Also, you have to look out for Mama Mingo too. Yes, yeah. But thankfully my mom is not like at a crazy stage. She can call for help. So she'll call me on the phone if she needs something typically. But if she shouts, I most likely won't be able to hear her, because my mom has a paralyzed, I was going to say a paralyzed lung. One of her vocal cords are paralyzed, which makes it difficult for her to talk, and difficult for people to hear and understand her. So TBF, what's up? Which woman? My mother? My grandmother? Yeah. Where's the attendant that monitors? They usually have someone that just walks a patrol in places like this. I don't know. I haven't been able to talk to everyone. Whenever I go there, there's a lot of people that are busy. The last time I went, it was like, I think in the middle of sort of rotations where they're switching positions, or like people were on a lunch break or something. It's just always something. I guess they're quite busy. Sorry to hear that. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for listening. I appreciate you guys. You know, it's not as stressful as it could be. You know, some people have it worse, so I'm grateful it's not worse. But yeah, that's the update. No worries. Listen, it is what it is, which is why I go and visit her a lot, which is why you don't see me as much. I'm quite tired from running a lot of errands and stuff, and I just don't have the energy. And sometimes, like, I can stream, but I feel very much like I don't feel like I'm in an entertaining headspace. I don't feel funny. I don't feel entertaining, you know, and I don't want to give people like a ridiculously crazy boring stream, which I feel like is what would happen. You know, I don't know how to describe it. I don't know how to explain it. Maybe it's an imposter syndrome, but I don't know. There's something that kind of stops me from streaming as often or on a schedule or whatever, you know. I don't know. It's all good. Yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate y'all. It's a shame only a small percentage of places like that hire decent enough help. Yeah, and even if they do hire decent help, they are overworked and understaffed and probably underpaid too. So I'm understanding of it, but at the same time, you know, these are our people. And so I go there, and because, you know, I have been taking care of her, I can give her a bath. I've actually done that in one of the places where they said they were going to help change her because she had been in, like, you know, soiled underwear for a while, and it was like burning her. you know, like, and that's how you can get bed sores and all types of like things. And so someone said they were coming, and I waited probably 30 minutes to an hour, and so I eventually just did it myself. And they didn't even, I don't even think they remembered, so I was just like, they're busy. It's upsetting, but it is what it is, and it makes me feel more for people who don't have someone to speak out for, you know, to speak on their behalf. Because just like how my grandma has me and her daughter and my sister and other family, you know, I don't, you know, someone next to her might not have anybody. And so those are the ones that I feel the worst for, is because it's like, if you don't have someone to advocate for you, to speak on your behalf, like, you're probably not necessarily going to get bad treatment, but you might not be tended to as often, you know? And that's really sad. Like, it makes me think, I try to put myself in someone else's shoes and imagine, like, if I'm hooked to a ventilator and I can't talk and I'm too out of it to push a button when I need something, like, how long before someone checks on me? How long am I going to be sitting in my own piss and shit before someone changes me, you know? And that's really sad. What's up, Mr. Raptor? Someone asked me for an update on my grandma, and so I've been talking about just health and hospitals and stuff. So apologies if this is a triggering conversation for anybody. It's just kind of life, you know. It's nice to see you too, Zendo, and happy Mother's Day to you as well. Is my mom here? Or any of you my mother? Welcome back, welcome back. Time is precious. It is. I agree. I miss hanging out, y'all. I really do. But yeah, I'm just not always in the right headspace. So. Yeah. But I'm feeling all right now, so that's good. There's so many things that I want to do, and it's one of those things where it's like, I'm overwhelmed. And I also have no fucking energy. There's things that I want to do. There's like if we're talking content creation, there's videos that I want to edit. I have things that are recorded that need to be edited. But I also, like, when I look back at it, if I take too long to do something and I don't do it in the moment, I'm very much like, I don't like it anymore and I want to trash it. And I know I shouldn't have that mindset. I think maybe there's like a little OCD in there. I don't know. I'm not diagnosing myself, but I very much, like, if I'm editing my own shit, I want things to be better than what they are. And so I feel like I'm lacking in skill when it comes to video editing, and it takes too long to do something that feels lackluster to me personally. And I try to go like, would I watch this? And so if I don't post something, it's most likely because of that. Either I didn't record something, or I recorded too much and it's too much to edit and I don't want to like sit through, and then I realize, oh, this shit's boring anyway, and then I don't know all those fancy tricks and stuff, you know. I wonder if you could edit swap with Mooney or something. I don't think Mooney would like my edits. I'm hoping when I get up to that point, there's someone I can stay with, whether it be with relatives or whatnot, and get medical professional. I think about that all the time too, Daniel. And I feel like I would be a terrible person if I had kids just for that. But I'm also going to be, am I going to be a spinster? I'm going to be someone who never has kids and never has anyone to like look after them. I'm going to have to rely on my nieces. Because I ain't got no babies. I ain't got no babies. I don't. Hoping... So you mean skill issue? Yeah, Broccoli, you have a skill issue. That's what I heard. Is it true? My nieces. My knees. My plan for my first video is just record stuff and just post it with Basic Edit. Yeah, I have plans, y'all. I'm gonna let you know right now. I do have plans, and I really hope that I have the discipline and the determination to do some of the ideas that I have. I personally think some of them are interesting, and I really, really, really hope I can do it. I don't want to say it out loud just yet, because there's a pattern of when I share an idea, some people tend to take it and do it before I get a chance. This happened a lot on my last, like my older channel that I mean, technically it's still there. I haven't abandoned it. I just don't stream on it. Yeah, some of my friends on my old channel, they would do this a lot. Or should I say friends, acquaintances maybe? But, we would like hang out and chat, and I would talk about stuff, and I'd be like, oh, this would be such a cool idea. This is what I want to do. And then someone else would do it before me, because I am someone who takes a longer time than most. I take my time on a lot of things. And so I'm not someone who comes out with fresh content daily or weekly. Like, I just do it when I can, when I have the time, when I have the energy, and when I feel like, you know. But at the same time, that's not I guess a streamer's mindset or a content creator mindset. I need to be more like pushing myself toward. But anyway, the idea is, if you have an idea, like, and you share it, someone's going to do it before you if you don't act right away. And so, since I'm not planning on acting right away, I can't share it. Where's my chat? Where's the window? That's weird. Is it hidden behind something? I can't see. I'm not talking about what's on stream, but I have the chat somewhere and it's literally not showing up. That's interesting. One sec. Right here. When I click on it, it doesn't show up, so we're gonna exit out of it and open it again, and fingers crossed I didn't just break everything. There we go. Hopefully y'all can still see the chat, because I feel like I'm missing conversation. There we go. Broccoli says, I was just going to make a video about Arc mod for Zomboid, now waiting for the new update just in case it breaks something. Yeah, my thing is I don't do things fast enough. Like, for me, I don't want to just record and upload without any edits. I feel like I need some edits, even if they're minor, basic. And then once I start editing, I want to do more than just basic. So, like, I was going to do that with Vayne, because Vayne was new. Vayne was getting kind of hot, and it was like, is this the new Project Zomboid? Potentially, it has potential. And they're still updating it, so it's probably different than it was when we last played. I wanted to do little tutorials and little walkthroughs and little playthroughs, but, you know, it just ended up not happening. I recorded a lot of stuff, and I didn't post things, and I don't know, I think for me personally, I feel more boring than I should be. I think in some things it's fine, but when I plan shit, it ends up being the most boring shit to me personally. Like, nothing happens in my games. Which I was like, okay, let's record it and just edit out the long, boring parts and just have like all the action. But I don't know, I think that's not my style. So I just gotta find my game, I gotta find my thing, and we just haven't found it yet. You don't have to be the first to do something, to be fair. Your content is unique to you. There can be others like you, but there's no other Mimi Mango. Hey, Mr. Raptor. Appreciate you. Kind of like you and Mooney and Nurse playing together. You'll all improve each other by being together and sharing. It's been nice, but I have to run. Take care, Daniel. Thanks for hanging out. Catch you later, bud. I'll send you... I will send you a channel. It's my inspiration. Absolutely. Please. Please do. And send me your channel so I can subscribe to you. Do it, you won't. Who all here is a content creator? And who would like to be a content creator? How difficult do you think content creation is? I think it depends on what you're doing. But I'm interested in hearing some of your opinions. I don't have anything yet. I might do a challenge and schedule one. Daniel. Yeah, I think the difficulty of content creation, it just depends on like the platform. It depends on what you're doing. You know, but I wonder, is content creation hard for beginners? Do like people who have never done it, when they look at content creation, does it look easy to them or does it look hard? And I think it depends, right? If you're doing reaction content, I think that, I don't want to say it's easy, but I think that's one of the things that anybody can get into early on, because you do have your own unique personality and it's you reacting to something. So you record your reaction, whether that's audio, visual, reaction to gaming content, reaction to, it could be literally anything. It could be music. It could be TV shows, films, movies, characters, actors. It could be real life, like police camera footage, or it could be other streamers, you know? I don't know if there's a lot of success with reaction content for most people. But I do think for some people, especially if you are visually attractive or you have something that sets you apart from someone else and people like your opinions and your reaction, that could work for you. But I don't know, I just feel like there's a lot of high competition in some areas, which means I would assume high competition equals low success rate, right? If there's like 1 million people doing the same type of content as you, sure, there's nothing that should stop you from being 1,000,001, and there is no other person like you. However, it doesn't matter if you have the best content. If nobody knows who you are and where to find you, it doesn't matter how good your content is, which is why I think streaming on Twitch is very difficult. If you're going to stream on Twitch alone, you need other like platforms. Most people who grow on Twitch, they don't grow because of Twitch. They grow because of the people that they're collaborating with, or they already have an audience somewhere else, like YouTube or TikTok or some other form of social media. Or you're lucky, right? You get lucky, and that doesn't happen to a lot of people. Like, how many people go on Twitch and actually try to find something to watch, someone to watch? Or do you already know who you're gonna watch? You already follow somebody. How do you discover people on Twitch? Is it they made a YouTube video and they're like, hey, follow me on Twitch, you know, here's my recorded content, you can watch me live on Twitch, and then you go to Twitch from that? Or is it somebody you watch already rated someone else and that's how you found them? Like, how many people actually browse Twitch to find something or someone to watch? I just don't think a lot of people do that. Unless maybe there's a specific game and you're like, I am looking to improve on this game. But then are you looking on Twitch for live? Or are you looking on YouTube for tips and tricks that are already put together? You know? I feel like discoverability on Twitch is still very lacking. But I don't think YouTube Live is discoverable either. It has to do with the shorts and the long form content. That's how you find people on YouTube. But at least you could search on YouTube. Twitch search is trash. Is it just me? I don't know. I feel like I might be speaking to people who have no idea what I'm talking about if you've never tried to stream on Twitch. But like, I don't know. Back to, what's difficult about content creation. I want to see what you guys are saying. You have to work on that 20-person lobby. Oh my God. Best way for people to find you is becoming friends with other creators with raids. Okay. Yeah, joining communities and meeting people that way I think is a great thing. Bonus unsolicited advice to improve content and rate of content creation. Just make bad content. There's a study that followed students learning pottery, the ones that made all kinds of bad pots. Yeah, I think what you're trying to say is make 100 pieces of content, even if, 90 of them are bad and 10 of them are good. Like, you're going to get that practice. You can't get to your 100th video if you don't make the first one. So it's very much just do it. Even if it's bad, post it anyway, because you can learn from it. And as you go, as you get better, a lot of times you don't feel yourself getting better, but when you look back at where you started from, if you're embarrassed of how you started, that means you're doing good. That means you're improving, right? So the goal is to be fucking embarrassed by what you started with, but you have to do it. You have to start. So yeah, But there's also burnout. Some people go hard and heavy. Some people like do too much too fast and burn out. I would say probably a good 50 or 60% of creators experience burnout directly from their work, you know? And everything that we see, if someone is streaming as a business, there's a lot of things that you don't see. You see them like, oh, they just have to go live and play a game and talk to people. Like, that's not hard. But there's so much more behind that. Especially, again, if they're doing it for a living. They're probably not relying solely on donations. They might have sponsorships. They might have paid ads. They might have, you know, collaborations and videos that they're doing and other things. And some of them even have, you know, branding. So they might have merch and all this other type of shit that they're kind of trying to do. And people that work under them that they have to pay, right? So you can't do that solely on donations. Why don't you sing us a song? Gulp. Nervous gnope. Sing a song. I don't know any songs. Zaffy said something like that. Who's Zaffy? Is that a streamer? Zaffy Zuck. I want to see Zaffy. Who dat? But yeah, for me, my issue is the consistency. It's hard for me to do something consistently and for it to be cohesive. I feel like a try guy where every video is something different. I'm not always doing the same thing. And if I'm doing the same thing, it's because I don't know. It is what it is. But yes, I have analysis paralysis when it comes to my streaming and stuff. You missed when I was singing? Thanks, Leo. Loki getting hit with the Shrek Do the Roar kid. Variety is the spice of life. I love variety. Ocelot! Hey, good morning, good morning. We're not gonna be here for much longer. I'm just rambling. I'm a rambling rose right now. We're talking about streaming. I hope I'm not discouraging people from streaming. I think you definitely, or content creation, it's absolutely a thing, but I'm going to be honest, it's not for everybody. And I think I might be one of those people that it's not for me. I think I have the personality for it. I love hanging out with my friends and doing shit, but I'm very much like, I just want to show up, you know? And I'm realizing it's a lot more than that. Making content and whatnot is a lot more than just showing up. And so I don't know that I'm specifically cut out for it, but I do enjoy myself when I'm here. I enjoy hanging out with you guys, sharing stories, you know, laughing with friends. I have a lot of fun, but again, I'm not doing this for a living, so it's okay. But if I were, I think I would be doing things differently, and I don't know if I would enjoy it. Honestly, I don't know. I'm sure there's a lot of things that I would enjoy about it, but I don't know. I don't know. Squishy says, so what I'm doing now in my life is 1 minute of a thing every morning. It's helping me. Part of Atomic Habits book. Ooh, I got that book and I never finished it, but I need to. That's so many people suggest, including Nurse. Good. That's so awesome, Squishy. Can you tell us what are some of the things that you've done in the past couple days for 1 minute? You don't have to share, but if you want to, that'd be really cool. You've completely shattered my content creator dreams, Mr. Raptor. No. If you were a content creator, what content would you create? Of course you're rambling. You're the yapper queen. I am. I could literally talk here like this for like 6 hours straight, nonstop. I finished my drink. I don't got no more drink. All I have is water now. Let's take a, wait, where is my, oh, there it is. Found it. Let's have a sip of water before we lose our voice. Make sure to hydrate, people. I said like it tasted good. It's literally just water. Broccoli says, I wouldn't worry about if a video is enjoyable for others. There are a bunch of people who make stuff that nobody watches and they still keep making it. Just go for it. That's true. Yeah, I gotta get out of that headspace. I have a headspace of like, everything needs to be, no, I don't have a headspace of everything needs to be perfect. It's just, I don't want to put extremely boring shit out there, but like, who cares? I don't have to be on every day. Like, I can be boring sometimes, and that's okay. But for some people, they can't handle it. Like, some people are numbers watchers. They will watch the numbers. They look obsessively at how many people are watching them or talking in their chats. And if the number drops, their mood shifts, their mood changes. They feel like they're doing something wrong. And it's not just like, oh, well, maybe this person has a fucking job or school, or maybe they're tired and they're in a different country. They got other shit going on, right? So for me, I come here, I want you guys to hang out. There is zero pressure to stay here from the beginning to end. I don't think there's a lot of people that do that, you know? And if you do, awesome, but there is zero pressure. Do not feel like you have to announce when you come in and leave. Do not feel like you have to be here the whole time. I do not have personal feelings when it comes to that. It doesn't affect me personally. But there are times when I think that, but it doesn't affect me as much as I think it does others. I had a acquaintance, another streamer acquaintance, who used to get so pissed, so sad and upset, and literally like cry on stream, thinking she was horrible and people didn't like her or whatever. I mean, I'm not gonna speak personally because, again, I don't want to say anything bad about another streamer. I don't think any of y'all know this person, but let me just dox him a little bit. So this person got big off of, I think, like Minecraft or something, but she's an adult and she didn't play much. She didn't want to be known for Minecraft, so she did a switch. She changed her content, and she grew to like, I shouldn't say the number. She had more than 10,000 followers. Okay. And I'm assuming she probably had hundreds or thousands watching her every time she was live. And then when she changed her content, the people that were there for what she was doing before suddenly disappear. They don't care about your content anymore. She started doing like IRL content and trying to do like just different games that had nothing to do with Minecraft or whatever it is that she started with. So now her lives had like 20 people or less, you know, from 11,000 followers. That's why the numbers don't matter. You can have 1 million followers, but if only 20 people are watching you, it doesn't matter if you have 1 million followers. Sure, it might look good on paper, but the actuality of it is you have very little influence. And that's how she was. Like, people weren't there for her personality. At least I think. I hope that doesn't sound like I'm throwing shade. What's up, Raph? I hope it doesn't sound like that. I'm being honest, just as a spectator, as a watcher of content, as a moderator of channels, as a streamer occasionally myself. I've experienced a lot of these things, and I could see what for her was lacking. Like, I don't see that in myself. It's very, very hard to like self-reflect in that way, but sometimes you can see like why people wouldn't watch this or that or whatever. And for her, I don't want to say, again, I don't want to dox her in any sort of way, but yeah, it was just, I could see why she had as few viewers as she did. And so when the numbers would drop, like let's say she got a raid and of like 1,000 people, and then it dwindled down within like the first 5 minutes. Well, that's what it always does, right? Everybody's not going to be your cup of tea, and everybody's not going to watch for multiple reasons, and most of it doesn't have to do with you specifically. So this is very much an industry where you should not take things personally. You have to get comfortable with being uncomfortable, or, you know, all types of shit happens. But yeah, she went from over 10,000 followers to having a viewership of like the 20s or less, and she would cry. And that was actually the first time I passed by her stream. That's what made me that's not what made me stay in her stream, but that's what made me notice her. Was some adult woman was crying on stream, and I've just never seen that before. And I was like, what the fuck is she crying about? Like, is everything okay? And it was just like something about fucking not having followers or some shit. And I was like, you're goofy. Oh my gosh. And then, I have so many stories with that. But again, I need to be careful. I have so many stories with that person, the group of people that I was like, I have so many stories with that. Oh my gosh. When I stream, I'm gonna tell no one just so I can stream to 0 people. Shut the hell up, Broccoli. You already streamed to 0 people. Everyone that changes content has that happen. Numbers don't matter. I agree. So I feel like if your personality stands out, like Queso could probably play anything. The people who watch him don't necessarily watch him for what he plays. And I would consider him variety, right? He plays different kinds of games. Yeah. So you need like that sort of personality. I have a personality. I don't think I have the greatest by any means. But I do genuinely feel shocked when people hang out and I'm just fucking rambling for hours and hours because like I literally have no content. You're watching a wallpaper, you know? So I feel like you have to, if you're not actually doing anything and there's nothing for people to watch or participate in, like you have to. I mean, I guess you don't. Some people fucking stream their 3D printers and that's their content. So, you know, there's something for everyone, right? There's something for everyone. But I do hope that that is more encouraging than discouraging. Let's see, what wallpapers should we switch to? Discover, content frenzy. Upvotes, favorites, followed. Yeah, let's see this. I'm gonna try a different one here. Let's try this. We're an astronaut in the ocean. Do you ever feel like an astronaut in the ocean? Let's add the clock. Oh, let's not add the clock. That's too big. I feel like an astronaut in the ocean, yeah. He is variety. Look at his YouTube. Exactly, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. So the point that I'm trying to make is to pull off variety, you need the personality. You need to have some kind of personality that people are interested in and want to hang out with, and or like, you know who I really enjoy? Sweet Anita. Oh my goodness. This woman is so amazing. And like, she honestly, I don't even think she would need a personality. She's got so much going for her. First of all, she's British, so she's got the accent. Second of all, she's really fucking intelligent, so you cannot go to her stream without learning something new. I personally, I challenge you to go watch a Sweet Anita stream and not learn something. And two, I said two, but like, even if she didn't have a personality, she's got like something built in because she has Tourette's with severe coprolalia, which is like, you know, she might curse or say like inappropriate things. And so doesn't she have a name for her? It's not an alter ego, but like her Tourette's, I think, has a name. Kind of like how Nicki Minaj has, I don't want to compare. It's not, I don't know. Never mind. Don't worry. Anyway, some of you know. If you know, you know. Anyway, Sweet Anita, I highly recommend her. I think she's so entertaining and she can just sit there. You know, also, I forgot, she's visually appealing, I'm sure, to a lot of people as well. So she's got all, you know, every aspect. She's got a personality. She's smart. She's all the things that I already said that I forgot because dementia. But, you know, like, maybe that's what I have going for me. I have dementia. So hi, nice to meet you. I will most likely not remember you. Did you know the Earth is bipolar? That's funny. Hi, Dad. Welcome. I love it. Tell us more. But yeah, I mean, there's some people that can get away with it. But again, I really think you need something to set you apart. Either it's visuals, maybe you have a nice voice, maybe you have a cool setup. You know, there's things that can attract people to you. But having people notice you and attract you, that's the first step. The second step is having that personality or something that keeps people and makes them stay, right? Because honestly, at this point, looks are a dime a dozen. You can be the most gorgeous person in the world, but you might also be like really rude or really boring or really stupid. And so it's like, sometimes you need more than just looks. That's why the people who are at the top on Twitch that have the most viewers are not always. So let me not, okay. I feel like I might be misquoted here. I'm not trying to say people are ugly. I'm just saying the people at the top are most likely not going to be the most attractive people. So when someone is like, oh, you're a woman, you're a booby streamer, like if that was all that you were, you wouldn't be at the top of Twitch or YouTube or anywhere. Like, yes, you would have viewership. You would always have viewership, but it would literally, I think it would be like having a faucet on, right? New water is coming in as in new people are coming in and old people are leaving, right? Like some people, you know, had their, you know, they came, they saw, they saw, they conquered, they came, whatever, you know? And then they move on to the next, right? So if you don't have that thing that keeps someone, you have to continue to like, you have to continue to expect new people to come in to keep you populated. Hold on 1 second. I'm getting a phone call. Please hold. Okay, I'm gonna visit my grandma, so we're just talking about that. But yes, Mimi, I've been listening into you for 2+ hours. If you have no personality, that would not be a true statement. Yeah, right, I don't think I have no personality. Thank you so much for saying that, by the way, Panda. And yeah, so for me personally, I look up or I'm inspired by streamers like that. I think, personally, I'm not trying to compare, but the fact of the matter is my content is not anything like Sweet Anita's. However, I do think she's amazing and you guys should absolutely check her out and abandon me because, but you know, like there's some people that just have it. They have it, whatever that it thing, whatever that it factor is, they have it. And you know, okay, bye. Booby filtered by Deadass, not on YouTube. Really? Booby is filtered, but Deadass is not. It is what it is. Hold on, let me check YouTube and see how much stuff has been. King says, I think another problem about Twitch is if you are nobody and tune in Twitch, most of the time they're going to give you a streamer that has an OnlyFans? Is that why that... Holy cow, look how many messages are blocked. Squishy said, yay, booby streamer. John Craven says, booby streamers are a thing. Can I get names? I could give you names. Squishy says, a booby streamer would have to compete with OnlyFans, webcams, e-girls, market saturation. Okay, sure. But I mean, they could also have both. ¿Por qué no los dos? I think a lot of booby streamers do have some of those things. Squishy says, is booby filtered? It is. I have to manually approve it. Zendon says, Mimi, this bitch had all these issues and she was a wreck. Wah, wah, ooh, ooh, bitch, wah. Basically. You can have both. Exactly. I'm sure a lot of people do have both. Like you can have OnlyFans without like getting nude or even being provocative in any sort of way. So technically. Are we all visiting? Wait, what? Mimi is turning into a booby streamer? Honestly, like if I were a VTuber, I would totally be a booby VTuber. I have no problems with that at all. But like, I don't know. I feel like once you see it, like that's it. There's no, yeah, you know what I mean? Oh my god, now everybody's saying booby and I have to manually approve all these messages. Mr. Raptor says, in light of booby streamers, I'm planning on becoming the world's first ball streamer. I'm dead. I'm sure someone's already done it. They've just been banned. Squishy says, hell yeah, booby VTuber streamer. Like, honestly, I thought you guys don't like VTubers. Wait, do we like, what's the consensus on VTubing? Like, I personally think it would be so fun, but you know, I want to hire Goldie to make my model, but I have no idea like what kind of, like, that's not my life. I literally just did this 6-7 fucking hand gesture. I hate myself. But I don't know the world of VTubing at all, and I don't know like what my character representation would be. I don't have a backstory, you know, like, is VTubing like role playing? I don't fucking know. So Mimi boob reveal when? Yes. For free? Check out my Ko-Fi. Can you say like KF instead of OF? My Conley fans. VTuber is just another content creator, but uses an avatar. Exactly, King. Exactly. And I personally don't have any issue with it. I'm not sure what the issue is. What is the deal with people who don't like VTubers or don't like watching VTubers? Is there something that's wrong with it? Like, I'm trying to understand. Typically not role playing. Squishy likes VTubers. Someone has to do it. Okay, Mr. After, let us know when you do it. Doing VTubing doesn't require you to have any sort of lore. It's literally just streaming with an avatar. Okay. You can have lore in your avatar or you don't. It's okay. All right. Cool. I thought like I'd have to fucking go to school and study and shit because like people like creating the VTuber models and stuff, like some of them are not cheap. They're pretty expensive. So I would assume if you're paying like hundreds or thousands of dollars for your setup, and like, you know, some people have just a webcam, some people have just an iPhone, but other people have fucking bodysuits and tracking stickers and straps and stuff. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you can get really in depth with it. So, you know, I was trying to look into it, but it's a little overwhelming. Think ping tubing with the knife. Yeah, exactly. I'm technically a ping tuber. It's because nobody hate female more than another female. Ooh, speak on it. Speak on it. That's why PNG is so great, entry level. VTuber rigging is so expensive, yeah. Because you're essentially, like, some people have, like, the whole mocap suit. So that's short for motion capture. And, like, literally, who's one of the hottest ones right now with motion capture? I would say probably oh my god, why am I forgetting her name? I can't believe. Well, her name is the Technician and she has a character. What does it start with? Does it start with an M? What's her name? Someone knows. I know somebody knows who I'm thinking of. Technician. I see her. Code Miko, thank you. Code Miko. Huge, but this woman is also smart. Very, like, she's coded and she's generated her own entire fucking world. She's really intelligent within. She's got probably some of the most expensive setup that you can have. And she could create her own animations. She creates her own character, her character's hair and the physics on it and the whole world to where the chat messages display on her character's titties. Like, this girl is intelligent as shit, you know? And actually, I think she did a collab with Sweet Anita. That was fun. Miko uses full ass body. I'm telling you, man. Didn't she get like a pole a year or two ago? Like a fucking dance pole? I don't know if I don't like watch her actively as much anymore, but there was a time, like during COVID time, I was watching a lot of these people and I was like, damn, people are so crazy and so intelligent and so creative. Some face or faceless streamers view VTubing as beneath them. Looking at some of their opinions on the matter, it's all the same, to be honest. Yeah, I don't see what there is to hate about someone VTubing. Maybe it's a jealousy thing. Like maybe someone feels like they can't do as well. Just kind of like how some people hate pretty people. Like they think that just because a man or a woman is attractive, they'll automatically get all the views and it's going to be easy for them. Yes, you will get views, but keeping people is the actual challenge. Well, I think they're just both different challenges. Yes, I think if you are physically attractive, you have a better chance, right? You might, like, there's definitely is it called a pretty tax or pretty privilege for both men and women, but there's so much more than that too, you know? And I think if someone feels like they can't do as well as someone else, or maybe they feel like they have to do 10 times more to get half as much, welcome to the fucking world. The world isn't fair. It's like that in school. It's like that for work, people in their careers. There are people who are in positions like, the wage disparity from men and women, or from, Caucasian people and people of color. Like all of these things exist in so many different areas, and it's the same in streaming. Yes, some people have an advantage because they're attractive, or they have an advantage because of who they know, or they have an advantage because there's always someone who has an advantage in one way or another. Figure out your advantage and milk it. Who fucking cares? Like you have to, I'm sure you have something, right? Like me, I'm a fucking yapper. I just talk and talk and talk. I will never run out of things to say. And that's something that I didn't always have. That was something I had to work on and get comfortable with, because I'm an introvert. Even though I probably don't sound like it, I technically am an introvert. I get my energy from being alone, right? But I love being around people. I love hearing from people, and I can easily talk and break the ice as well, So I don't know. It's a matter of finding your thing. And that's difficult for some people, and for others it's not. Some people know exactly what they want and can run for it, and some people don't know what they want, and it takes a long time. It takes a long time to figure out where you're going to go if you're, walking blind in the dark and have no direction. It just makes it more challenging. So yeah, you might have to do, 5 steps to my one, or 5 steps to someone else's one. But it is what it is. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with growing slowly. I want organic growth. I don't want view botting. I don't need to view bot. I don't need to do, I don't need to be outlandish and wear a fucking meat suit for someone to notice me type shit. I'm just here. And, whatever happens, happens. I want to have fun. I want to enjoy my time while I'm here. And I don't think having 20 versus 200 or 2,000 people is going to make a difference for me personally. I think I'm still going to be pretty much the same. And I just did the fucking 6-7 hands again. I hate myself. Miko uses full ass bodysuit. She sure does. Yes, you can work up to that. And I think that's part of what people enjoy too. People want to go on the journey with you. So if you want to do something like content creation, don't let not being perfect before you start stop you. Literally just start wherever the fuck you're at. You don't need to spend money before you start. You don't need to have the best camera. You don't need to have a whole branding setup and banner and overlays and stuff, because you might grow out of it quickly. So don't spend a whole bunch of money before you establish your brand and what will fit and work for you. Just start, because then people are going to be impressed every time they see you improve. But if you already have like all this expensive setup and shit, they're gonna have higher expectations of you, and you're probably not gonna meet them. Or you might, I don't know. Natural growing, you don't need a bunch of shit to fertilize your growth. Depends on how you look at it, Zen. Now apply your own advice to yourself. I do. But that doesn't stop feeling like having imposter syndrome. You know, sometimes you might still have those thoughts, but yes, remind yourself, tell yourself, watch yourself, be your own viewer, be your own #1 fan. As much love and energy and support as you put into other people, your friends, your family, whatever, you need to do some of that to yourself as well. Self-care is not selfish. And that was a beautiful segue, thank you. Here all night, except I'm not, because I gotta go see my grandma soon. So I'm gonna be here for probably another like 15, 20 minutes, and then I'm gonna get ready to see my grandma. And I'm gonna take my mom to see my grandma. We're gonna celebrate Mother's Day for a little bit, and then my mom is gonna go to a friend because it's her friend's birthday, and she lives an hour out, and I don't want to go that far, so I will come back. Those suits cost upwards of $5,000 exactly. So if you're not like branding yourself and reaching out to these companies and getting them for free or cheap, you're gonna have to shell out a lot of money for that. That's a lot. So for me, I would not get a $5,000 suit unless that suit is making me money. Like, I need to be working with that suit, or like, you know, be some sort of partner streamer and do this for a living. There's no way. As a hobby streamer, I would be using a $5,000 suit. Unless like I was given that sort of opportunity, which I do not expect by any means at all. But yes, I will apply that advice to myself, 100%. You spent a bunch on equipment, now you're paralyzed? Imagine! What a story. Honestly, that makes you more interesting. Even if it's not true, I want to hear more. Imagine though, that's crazy. Imagine buying a $5,000 suit for your VTubing and then you get, I don't mean to laugh, it's not funny, I'm laughing because I'm uncomfortable. But imagine getting, anyways, that's crazy. Imagine being paralyzed. You could still be a paralyzed VTuber. It's just, it would be different. That would be interesting. I would watch. Listen, speaking of, and this is not, okay, she's not paralyzed, but there's a woman on Twitch and she is blind, but she still lives her life pretty much like everyone else. She's a mother, she's a wife, and she takes care of her home. And she shares part of her world with you guys, and her channel, if it's still the same and she hasn't changed it, it should be called Cookin' Without Lookin', because she's blind. So, sorry, it's not a punchline, it's not a joke. I don't know if it came off. Anyways, she's amazing. She's ridiculously talented, in my personal opinion. And she has her shit set up in a way that works with her. So all of her chat is TTS, right? So for like how some of us are in chat right now with all the emotes, they would suggest not doing that because she's gonna have to listen to, like, you know, all of the emotes, like whatever they're called. And but yeah, she's fucking amazing, and it's really cool to see into someone's life of what it might be like as a blind person to cook for their family. It's very interesting. I highly recommend checking her out. Cookin' Without Lookin'. Front-facing chicken emoji. That was what I was trying to think of, Panda, but the dementia set in and I couldn't remember it. Mooney says, then you won't get to actually do anything. Do it even if it's not perfect. Yes, do it even if it's not perfect. And this is the thing. One thing I said to Broccoli and anybody else who's wanting to make content creation or even go live, record yourself. Do like a mock live. If you're that embarrassed of just doing it and you know, bombing live, right? Yes, Cooking Without Looking. If you're that embarrassed of going live, record yourself as if you're live. Talk to your audience, talk to yourself, do whatever you're gonna do, explain what's happening in your game, whatever it is, just record it and then watch it back. You don't even have to watch it back. I suggest that you do watch yourself back And then you can kind of see, if you watch yourself as a viewer, you can see maybe where you would change something or do more or less here and there. Go live, but do it privately and then watch it back, or just leave it there and watch it later, you know? It's just to get comfortable with it. And maybe you can release it as a VOD if it's like, oh, this was actually cool, you know? It's okay. Record, go live, do your thing, have fun. Mr. Raptor says, trust me, Mimi, it's mostly inside your own head compared to the reality of things. It's hard, but push through. The basement is behind you all the way. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Not literally, I meant creatively. Thank you. Y'all are sweet. You guys are amazing. It's really cool to hang out with you guys. It feels weird to be here for less than fucking 6 hours. I'm so used to streaming forever when I stream, but it's already been almost 3 hours and 10 minutes. So you guys got me for 10 more minutes. Feel free to AMA, ask me anything. Look, Mimi just made content and don't overthink it. Exactly. Record your crimes. Alex, people do that right now. People, some people are dumb though, so natural selection, I say. That's, no. What I would suggest is not to drive while live streaming, okay? Be careful with that, okay? Don't do that. Don't be like those streamers. I'm not here for much longer, Abel, but I am here. Mimi on Windrose when? Oh, soon come, soon. Speaking of Twitch streamers, guess who is now an affiliate? Mooney, I saw on your little channel. Congratulations to Mooney. Mooney is a Twitch affiliate. Now she can get her ad pennies. Yeah, no, Twitch is pretty okay. I want to say from subscriptions and like ad revenue and stuff, I probably make about $100 a month from Twitch. So I'm sure Mooney is going to be somewhere around there pretty quickly. Get to Twitch partner in no time. I don't really think there's any benefit to being Twitch partner. Except, like, okay, it depends on what you want to do with your streaming and your content. So I feel like if you're wanting to be invited to events like TwitchCon and shit like that, yeah, being a partner is going to be beneficial to you. Again, if you want to look good on paper, like you're looking to sign up for sponsorships and shit, being a Twitch partner is going to help you on that. But I don't think it's going to do much else, but it's interesting to talk about. So do you guys, let's just, I'm too lazy to do a poll, I'm so sorry. But let's just say like, do you notice when someone's a Twitch partner versus not? Like, does it make a difference for you personally as a viewer? Like, would you still watch Nurse if she wasn't a Twitch partner? Probably, right? But, I mean, I do think it can help you in some ways. Obviously, with the revenue, right? I think as a Twitch partner, you get a higher percentage. So if you're affiliate, I think you get maybe 50% of your tier. So if you get a $5 subscription, we would take home $2.50. But as a Twitch partner, I think you take more, maybe $3 or $4 of it. I don't know how much. I don't know if bits and cheering is different for partners versus affiliates. I would assume it's the same. And then maybe the transcoding. So that's one thing that pisses me off with Twitch. Every other fucking platform, including YouTube and stuff, they have guaranteed transcodes, which is basically for viewers who are watching on like a cell phone, or just, you can change the quality. So if I'm streaming at 1080p or 14K for whatever fucking stupid ass reason, you can still watch at 360, 480, 720, you can choose. And on Twitch, as an affiliate, I'm an affiliate, right? I think so. As a Twitch affiliate, you are not guaranteed transcodes. As a partner, you are, but as an affiliate, you're not. It's like a fucking lotto. Sometimes you get it and sometimes you don't. I don't know if they've changed it, but for most of my streaming, it's been it's been like, I might get it, I might not. So sometimes when I start my stream, because I care about people who watch on a fucking cell phone or need to watch at a lower quality, I would stop my stream and start it again until I got transcoding on my thing. But every other platform automatically includes that. So what the fuck, Twitch? Like, I don't understand. I think that's so fucking weird. I don't understand why you need to be a partner to get that, because that doesn't benefit us. That's for y'all. Like, that's so weird to me. But anyway, I digress. What else is a benefit of being a Twitch partner? You have someone that you could speak to, I guess. If you have issues with Twitch. Have I ever had an issue with Twitch? No. I've never been copyright struck. I've never been, like, I've literally never had any issue. So, again, I don't think that would be beneficial to me. I think being an affiliate is absolutely just fine. But maybe there's more that I don't know about. Honestly, YouTube is more worth it if it's about the money. I agree if you're streaming for money, I guess, but like, I guess, yeah, because, well, I don't know. Well, with YouTube, it's better for like pre-recorded content, long form content on YouTube because it's more discoverable. It's easier to discover people on YouTube because you can actually search for what you want and find it. Very difficult to do on Twitch, which again, Twitch, as long as you've been here, how the fuck haven't you changed that? It's just like, you know what? Maybe it's because Twitch and Amazon are connected and they're the very fucking same with this. Searching on Amazon is stupid too. Like, when I tell you, there could be like 100,000 results and you'll only see like up to like page 6 on YouTube. Not that most people go beyond that. I think Amazon knows that most people buy something when they search for something, they buy something that shows up on page 1 or 2. 3 tops. I think most people maybe don't go past page 3 when they're searching for something on Amazon. So Amazon has never fixed this. You won't see it with every item, but if you search for something, look at how many results, okay? And per page, let's say there's 20 results per page. 10 of them are sponsored ads, which means someone paid to be on page 1, right? That doesn't mean it's the best. That means someone paid to be there, right? And then when you go to the second page, some of the stuff might not be related to what you actually searched for. But like, there could be hundreds of thousands of results, but you can't get past page 7, right? 20 results per page times 7, you're probably not seeing more than a couple hundred of the 100,000 results that there are. Like, which is why a lot of people will give you free I don't know if they do it as much anymore now because it's like, it's questionable business practices, but there was a lot of times where you could actually, people made a living by reviewing shit on Amazon because they would get codes to get stuff for free or heavily discounted, because the reviews is what brings them closer to the front page. The more people buy their stuff, the more people review their shit and give it higher ratings, the higher you show up in the search results. And then the more popular you get, because again, most people buy shit off of the first page. So if you're on the first page, like, it doesn't matter if you have the trashiest version of something. If you're on the first page, someone is going to buy it. Just like Google results. How many pages do you go in if you Google something? Think about it. And they know this. So fucking Twitch is the same. Twitch's search is garbage. It's really stupid. Unless you know exactly who you're searching for, it's gonna be hard to find it. You can't search for like a hashtag on Twitch. That's the point I'm trying to make. But anyway, so in that respect, I would say YouTube is better for discoverability. But I still think, I don't know. I'm not monetized on YouTube, so I can't really speak on that. But I would assume that it's easier to make money on Twitch than YouTube. I'm gonna say that. At least with ad revenue. I would say it's easier on Twitch than YouTube, because on Twitch, you just need 50 followers. You need to stream for like a fucking week to like, I don't know, 5 people, 10 people. You know what I mean? It's stupid easy on Twitch. Like, I got affiliate probably in like I don't know, a week or two. Like it was very quick. But on YouTube, you need like well, they have a smaller version, but the main one, you need 1,000 followers, 400 watch hours, all this bullshit to monetize and get 5 cents from people who don't skip the ads. You know what I mean? But you can accept donations from anyone because they have other platforms like Ko-fi and Stream Elements and all that stuff. So not talking about donations, I'm talking about like ad revenue. I would say easier on Twitch than YouTube. However, I still think YouTube is goated for most things. Screw Twitch. Maybe even TikTok? I haven't gone live on TikTok, but how do people get paid to stream on TikTok? I don't know how that works, to be honest. But I know someone. Who got partnered on Twitch. Stupid easy. Let me tell you how they did it. They stream on TikTok, and Twitch actually scouted them and told them, why don't you come over to our platform and we'll partner you. So this person right now, it's going to take them a little bit of time to grow, but I'm sure they'll be fine. They're a Twitch partner and they average probably about 20 viewers at a time right now. But they were on the front page and everything because Twitch wanted them to be there. They didn't even know they were on the front page. Most people have to apply to get on the front page and then wait and schedule shit. They were on the front page and had no fucking clue. I was like, girl, that's how I found you. Yeah. I mean, I don't think it was an exclusivity clause, so I wouldn't call it poached because poaching means like you leave one platform for another. So I don't think they left TikTok or wherever they were. I think they probably just expanded. Is that still poaching? I guess. Whatever. I don't know. They were scouted. You're saying that I should start streaming on Kick? Yes, start streaming on Kick. Yes, they do with gifts. There you go, Broclo. Yeah. Fuck TikTok. I watch TikTok lives for a little bit. I don't know. Is it is it easy to start streaming? I think you still need something there as well to start streaming, but it's probably not much. Like I said, it's probably easier on TikTok and Twitch to monetize, to get to monetization a lot faster than YouTube. But again, yeah, you just got to be lucky or really smart and know exactly what you're doing and do it right. Anyway, that's enough for me, y'all. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me and letting me ramble and talking back to me. It was really cool. YouTube, Twitch, you're both beautiful. Stop fighting, okay? I will see you guys. Happy Mother's Day to all of you. And, well, it's not Mother's Day everywhere. Like, I think UK, did you guys already, Mother's Day passed already for you guys, I think? But for those, you know, who have it, you know, all the things. Thank you guys. It's so, I say be back as if listen, it's good to be back. Yes, we just say it. It's great to be back. Don't forget, check out my Ko-fi and get some Yanked rum. It's good for you. It'll make you feel warm, like you're getting hugged by a mother who actually loves you, okay? It'll put hair on your back, all the things. So, Mango's in chat. I love you guys. You're amazing. Have a great rest of your weekend. And also, go into Nurse's Discord, go into the basement, join the event, have fun in the games. I might join late, so I'll see you guys later. Have a good one.